Major new developments in Ottawa County where several high-profile government figures are now out of a job.
It comes after the first county board meeting of 2023. Among other departures, commissioners voted to fire County Administrator John Shay and hire former congressional candidate John Gibbs.
It comes after candidates endorsed by far-right Ottawa Impact secured an overwhelming majority of seats on the board in November. 13 on your side's Charlie Tinker joins us now in studio. And Charlie, did this come as a surprise?
Yeah, you could say that. We've already heard some folks use that word to describe this surprising, what you could view as a kind of power shift. This was just a few hours ago during a session geared to orientate new members to get the board organized for the new year. Now, quite a bit occurred over the course of this marathon hours-long session with several facets to this meeting that are worthwhile to unpack. The outgoing admin was not the only one to find himself out of the job, lost in this shuffle. We'll get to the rest of the play-by-play in just a few moments. First, take a listen to this.
The founding fathers are looking down right now and very proud of what's happening right now. So just make sure you know that. And it's a wonderful moment. Thank you to everyone for your prayers for the board and for Ottawa County. Those are being answered as we speak.
Yeah, there's a snapshot about 3.5 hours into this discussion. Gibbs, speaking of answered prayers, shortly after we heard Commissioner Sylvia Rhodea name drop the former congressional candidate as a possible replacement for Shay, and getting some applause in the process. You'll remember Gibbs lost his bid for the congressional seat vacated by Peter Meyer in the November midterms. He fared better in Ottawa County, however, with more than 10-point spread over Democrat Hillary Skolton, math potentially used to justify this move. Now, I did call the lone Democrat on the board to get a feel for his reaction to this, not just to Shay's ouster, but the county also voted to make some changes in the health department, getting rid of its health director, corporate counsel, and dissolve its diversity, equity, and inclusion committee. He does have some transparency concerns he shared with me over the speed at which all of those issues move forward and whether the public, in fact, got a fair chance to respond to them. Also concerned the recent county rule change he says the board used specifically in the health department firing may go against state law. Neither of the two Republican commissioners we called and emailed have responded.